Hi, so this video is to compare the version 11 Pro Staffs, the version 11 Pro Staff, the old black Roger Federer RF97 signature, with the version 13, the new one, which is the new signature, just released 2020 Pro Staff. And I have two of the older ones here and two of the newer ones right here. And they're basically the same string setups. They both have grips on them. I've got a Wilson Pro and a Turner grip on this one and two Turner grips on this one. And when I got the new one, they said that it was just a paint job and the frames were basically the identical frames. When I played with it, it felt different. It felt lighter, the new RF97. And so I decided to try to figure out why they felt so different. So these are all stock rackets, and I've got just a basic, cheap kitchen scale. It's accurate enough for what I'm doing. And we'll weigh these and we'll balance them. I was lazy and didn't feel like ordering a $50 balancing board, so I drew one up in SolidWorks and 3D printed it. And it's got a carbon fiber rod for the balancing part, so it actually is probably better than wood, using a wooden dowel, because it won't give. But anyway, here we go. The old one, the first racket weighs 364 grams, and that's with strings and a little rubber band and a grip. Nothing else. No lead tape has been added. So we'll put that one aside. Racket number 2 of the old rackets, and this one weighs 363 grams. So they both weigh within a gram of each other. So now we're going to go to the new Pro Staff version 13, and his signature is on the throat and not on the top here, the handle. And this one weighs 357 grams, 358 grams. And the second racket weighs 357 grams, so they're within a gram of each other also, with strings. So now the interesting thing comes when we go to balance them. So I'm going to go balance them now. Let me set up my camera. We'll zoom in on the balance part. Down as my racket will go, my camera will go. And we're going to balance the old one. Old one's first. So this is the version 11. And balancing it. And this one balances right at about 318 and a half. I don't know if we can see that. Right there. 318.5 millimeters. Okay. So now we'll go to the other older one. And this one balances at 319 millimeters. Okay, that's right, 319. So the two older ones are at 318.5 and 319 millimeters balance. Just within a 1/2 millimeter of each other. That's not too bad. So here we go to the new ones. These are the new ones. These this one balances at 309. That's a whole 10 millimeters, 1 centimeter difference. It's a pretty big difference. That's racket 1 of the version 13s. Racket 2. And that one also balances at 309. 309. So the older ones are weighing in at strung weight, weighing in at about 366 grams and balancing at 319 millimeters, and the newer ones are weighing at 358, 359 grams and balancing at 309 millimeters. So they're actually a lot head lighter. So they're a little bit lighter, about 5 or 6 grams lighter, and they're about 2 head points lighter. So these are in the around the 10 and a half head light, and these are in the around 8 points head light. So it's actually quite noticeable when you're playing with them. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but that is a big difference in between the two rackets. Hope that helps you guys.